Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you guys how to make 5 cheese baked ziti. As you can see, there's a rack of ingredients, but just click on that little triangle over there on the right and we have them all listed for you. All right, let's get started. First thing you want to do is get you a large pot, fill it about 1/3 full of water, and put the heat on high so we can get it boiling. All right, let's get this cheese mixed together. Add your sour cream, then your Parmesan, your ricotta, one egg, and your Colby Jack. Now let's get that all mixed up. And then you want to add a little bit of the sauce because you want to get this to a looser consistency so that it mixes well with your noodles. Now your cheese mix is ready, so just set it to the side. By this time, your water should be boiling, so let's go ahead and get those noodles in there. Then add 1 tablespoon of salt. Stir it up a little bit. Keep the heat on high and let it boil for 8 minutes. You don't want them to boil too long because after you put them in the oven, they're going to continue cooking and you don't want them to become mushy. All right, after 8 minutes, you're going to drain the water from the noodles. Then you're going to take those noodles and add them to your cheese mix. Now let's get that all mixed up.
Seth got the waves.
Add your spinach. I usually just put mine in the freezer and then take it out and then it crumbles in your hand into small pieces. Or you can just chop yours up if you want to, if you don't want to freeze it. Okay, let's go ahead and get that spinach mixed in there. And now your cheese mix is done. Just set it to the side. Now let's get those sausages chopped up. Now these are chicken sausages. The person that I'm making this ziti for does not eat pork, but normally I would use pork. You want to make your cuts about 1/8 inch thick, and once you're done cutting them, just put them to the side. Okay, let's get our skillet together to cook this meat. Pour about 1 tablespoon of oil into the skillet and put the heat on medium-high. After your oil is heated, add your ground beef or ground turkey, whatever you're using. Chop it up. Then add your hot Italian sausage. Now this Italian sausage is made from turkey. Like I said before, this is for someone who doesn't eat pork. Okay, after your hot sausage is added, now you can go ahead and add the link sausage that you cut earlier. Let's get everything stirred and broken down. Now you want to add 1 tablespoon of minced garlic. Time to add your seasoning: garlic powder, onion powder, seasoning salt, pepper, thyme, and basil. Get everything mixed up. And once you got everything mixed and your meat is brown, it's time to drain the oil from the skillet. Turn the meat back to the skillet, put the heat on low. It's time to add your marinara sauce. Put the first jar in. Get it stirred. Time to add your second. Get everything mixed up. Add a tablespoon of sugar.
Seth got the waves.
And now add your diced tomatoes. You want to use about half of the can. Next, you're going to add your tomato paste. Get that mixed up real well because that tomato paste is very thick. And now it's time to construct your ziti. Get a half sheet cooking pan or an 8x11x2 baking dish and put a thin layer of the meat sauce on the bottom. Don't make it too thick because you're going to need 3 layers of the meat sauce. And it's going to need to be able to fit in your pan. All right, after you got your meat sauce down, now you want to add some mozzarella. And then some sharp cheddar. Then you want to put your layer of your noodles cheese mix. Pat it down tight because you're going to need 2 layers of this noodle cheese mix. Okay, and your next layer is going to be back to the meat sauce. Another layer of the mozzarella. And the sharp cheddar. And 1 more layer of the noodle cheese mix.
Seth got the waves.
Final layer of the meat sauce. And top that off with the rest of your mozzarella and sharp cheddar. And finally, your parsley flakes. Heat your oven at 350 degrees and bake for 45 minutes. 45 minutes, this is what you have. Delicious. Don't forget to like and subscribe.